Okay, so Goalie tier list. Atlas. No, I'm not recording, am I? I am. Okay. I forgot if I was recording or not. Atlas. Yeah, definitely A. I don't know if like I mean maybe he'd go S. I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty good. Like he's definitely Iron Wall, quite defensive, but you need like tons of awakenings to sort of make him more offensive. And even then, it doesn't really work that well. But he's definitely built around like defending. But his special doesn't do like he doesn't actually defend, but it protects other people, I guess. Okay, next Dubu. Dubu is like I'm gonna put Dubu S. Dubu S tier is like all of his things are. Oh yeah, and by the way, Alice has no mobility, which is another problem with him. But yeah, Dubu has mobility in some certain things, and also his mobility is overpowered, but it's got pretty long cooldown. His primary is good at stopping core flips, so is his special. They're all good at stopping core flips, actually. He's got size, so like he's generally quite good. He's got projectiles, he's got creations, but another iron wall, especially his special, which is like yeah, it is literally a wall. Yeah, he's definitely like within the best goalies. Okay, Amy, B tier. Like she's got good range and all that, but she's far too offensive, and there's not a lot you can do when they're up and coming, like Luna, basically. Yeah, but yeah, she's pretty offensive and she works really well. I mean, I play her, obviously. I'm an Ivy main, but yeah, so I think Ivy's B tier. Asha, another B tier. Like she like stops the. She's like another Iron with that all Iron Wall except for Amy. She's the other Iron Wall you would think about, like with her special, especially her primary. Her secondary, to be honest, it doesn't do much. It only sets up for KO potential, but other than that, it doesn't do anything really. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of good mobility, I guess. I don't know, man. Ash is pretty mid sometimes. And to be honest, you got to be a really good goalie to play her. Dracar, C tier. Honestly, I don't know why people play Drake goalie. It's like insane. His special doesn't do anything to help. He's kind of based around KOing. It kind of just depends on how you think about it. But yeah, he's kind of based on KOing. Um, yeah, I mean, his primary and the fact that he gets prime time already at every match kind of helps, I guess. But it doesn't have that much range, and he's a better forward. But his secondary's got good mobility, and the fact that he can go like invisible and off screen makes it even better. I mean, yeah, but as a goalie, not really that good. But he's got some mobility, and his special does nothing basically for goalieing. I can't imagine a use you do it for. Error, another C tier. To be honest, I don't know why people play Error goalie. Like, I know some of my viewers have done it at some point, but it's like, I don't know. And also, there's no real awakening that you're supposed to pick. It's between eject button and strike shot. I don't really know which one to pick. I've never really played Error goalie, and I never will. I mean, yeah, she can be good, I guess, and she buffs teammates. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty overpowered sometimes, but I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, I don't like her as a goalie. That's just my personal opinion. B, Estelle. Yeah, definitely. Quite offensive, like very good range, all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, and then yeah, if you take a eject button, and use her secondary, you can go into score, like Amy. But also, she's quite good at defending at the same time. So she's like A, B tier. Juliet, this is obvious, G tier. People who play Julie goalie are psychopaths. Yeah, you just don't do it, please. She's obviously built around brawling, not and killing. Obviously not goalie. If you play Juliet goalie, get a life. Anyway, um, yeah. Um, Juno, another D tier. Stop playing Juno goalie, please, please. She's so bad. I don't like Juno either way. Personally, I despise her in comp because her slimes are OP as hell. but they're not good for goalieing. I can destroy her in goalie. But yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, just don't play junior goalie. Kai, personally, A tier. I really like playing Kai. Like here, because with his secondary, he's got incredible mobility, speed, and with the eject button, you can just walk back. Okay, so yeah, don't play junior goalie. Kai goalie, yeah, he's pretty good, I'd say. Like his special has infinite range, and if you get missile pop, you can literally reach any time map. Pretty good for KOing too, but like any other ability, not good for KOing. Like you're better off with like X or something. Yeah, I don't know though. But like his mobility is insane. So is his primary. His barrage is just overpowered. They need to nerf it, but don't nerf it, please. Yeah, just don't nerf. Yeah, he's pretty good overall. I'll put him in A. No, Kazan. Kazan, I feel is C tier. I mean, I've seen people play Kazan goalie. Especially on Dasher, he's done that quite a lot, and I've got mad respect because like I can't do it, but if they can do, if you can do it, I mean, go ahead and congrats. Like, I mean, yeah, it's OP, the Kazan goalie, but sometimes, but he's not. Again, he's not really built around it, but he's definitely better than Juliet. Like, because he's got two sets abilities, different cooldowns, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I think it's yeah. I to be honest, I think it's just C tier. Yeah, but he's got mobility, which is pretty good. Luna. Uh, Luna, I feel like is another A. He's not. She's not like that good that you put her in like S, I guess. But then she's not that bad that you put her in B. So she's like kind of like A. I mean, the only problem with her is that like if like you're being really confronted, there's not a lot you can do. Because if you special, there's a risk of own goaling if they play it right. And your primary isn't good in this sort of situations, and so isn't, and neither is your secondary. So like overall, in like really close up situations, Luna isn't that good. That's the one downside with her. But other than that, she's really offensive, really brawlery. That's not a word, but I made that. But yeah, I mean she's alright, I guess. Definitely better than some of the others we've covered. Next, Octavia. God. Personally, Octavia's a C. I mean, I've done it and it works quite well, but it just depends who you're playing against. And like in ranked, you would never play Octavia Goalie. I mean, there's no way. Um, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, she's pretty good. Her special can't be really used to save though, and neither can her secondary. And her secondary's got such a long cooldown. It's not really that good. For KOing and all that. I mean, for saving. I don't. To be honest, I don't like her as goalie. I've seen people play her. It works, but don't do it. Just stick to the main goalies. Raz definitely beat her. I mean, I've done it, and honestly, it just depends on the map. Because like, if you don't want IMEs with like strike shot and aerials, yeah, it's OP. Free kills while also saving. Good mobility, not a lot of cooldown. Primary, pretty good for that. Good reach. So is his special. His special is particularly good. Look, tons of range, but also able to make the ball go red and all that. So yeah, he's a pretty B tier. But like, if you're using him on like any other map other than IMEs, it's not good. It's like really bad. Rune. Rune, I'd say is another B tier. Well, I mean, he's alright. Again, it just depends on the map, really. I mean, I prefer him as a forward just because it makes life easier. It doesn't really work that well, but I don't know. He's got some ability. It's just his secondary can be bad without eject button. You need to be able to eject back at any second. And also, like, he's there's like one combo, and it can own goal. I don't really know, but like, I don't particularly like it. But I mean, yeah. So he's like B. Vice A tier, easier A tier to be honest. Like, it's just so easy with Vice. Like, primary really good, chain lightning. So yeah, you can get it out just by hitting an enemy. Special is overpowered, makes the ball go really fast, really quickly. You don't need that much charge for it, and you don't need it to be overtime either. Uh, Secondary just stops the core, and you can blink to it. So she's also offensive and defensive at the exact same time, which is why she's like within the best. I might put her in S tier by the end of this actually. Anyway, next, X. Okay, this isn't gonna come surprise to you. D tier. Yeah, no, no. To be honest, this is self-explanatory. I've done a video with X Goalie, and it is horrible. Never do it. Don't do it. Never do it in compiler, by the way. Don't do that. Don't screw your teammates over like that. That's just like mean. Okay. Yeah. Just don't play X Goalie. Zentaro. I'm a Zen main, but like not as Goalie. I say he's not that bad actually. With the eject button, you can get some kills and all sorts of stuff. While also being able to stay back defensively. His primary, if used correctly, can stop the core, and his special is very good. The only problem with him is that his secondary is such a long cooldown that it's sometimes quite hard. Other than that, yeah, he's like a C goalie. Just use him as forward generally. There's only certain cases where you're gonna have to use him. Anyway, now, uh, I I think goes in S tier because the fact that she can play offensive with her primary, which sends the ball hyperspeed, which is really useful. Can also hit the core, but like at a smaller hit, but it's still quite good. She can heal teammates with secondary, which is the only person I think. I don't think Eric can do that. So yeah, I think she's the only person in Mega Strikers who can actually heal their teammates with secondary. And also they're good for saving. They release an explosion, which then like can be used to defend. Special, you can go up front, core flip. I've done that. It works really well. You just got to do it right. And also it heals at the same time, so it's really useful. And you heal yourself too. So I feel like yeah, she's an easy S tier. There's nothing really wrong with her. I don't really know what's wrong with her. Like I don't know why people do. It. She's underrated. Marco. Okay, Marco is a B tier, an A tier. I mean, like yeah, she's just got released like a few weeks ago. As of right now, I don't know if the Mega Strikers will keep adding new characters. I don't think they will. But yeah, uh, yeah, Marco is just not the best of characters. Like I don't know, but yeah. I mean, she's pretty good. Like her secondary is very reliable. It's like a gravity well, which is really useful. But yeah, but that can lead to own goals if they like core flip it fast. I don't know though. Her primary's got some good mobility, and her special is very useful for clearing and trapping players. Especially on IMEs, this is effective. Like if you trap them and then your Raz hook then your Rasmus hooks them on IMEs, then like that's an unbeatable sort of yeah, that's just kind of unbeatable. That's a good combo. Um yeah, I mean the only problem with her is just like yeah, she can own goal with secondary and she has no real like mobility, which I find is a problem for Marco. Yeah, that's the only downside. Okay, yeah, so that's Marco. And then there's Finney. Okay. I've got to think about it. I've got to think about it. If I do this wrong, I'm gonna piss a hell of a lot of people off. But it's great. I don't care. Yeah. She's C. I don't care what you say to me. Finny Goalie sucks. I mean, if you're pro league, then I mean, obviously it makes a difference. You can play basically any goalie, but I just don't like Finny. Her abilities are actually good. Again, no mobility though, but like low cooldowns. Her special is like really useful and for clearing and all sorts of stuff. Her primary's got a ton of range and damage. I just ah, up close. She can't do anything, and I don't know why. It just pisses me off. I don't like her. I don't play her. That's Finny goalie. But yeah, that's the goalie tier list. Um, so yeah, that's the final result. Dubu are now at S tier. Atlas, Kai, Luna, Vice, and Marco at A tier. Aimee, Asher, Stel, Raz, and Rune are all at B tier. While Dracar, Era, Kazan, Octavia, Zentaro, and Finny all at C tier. And at last is D tier with Juliet, Juno, and X. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to me. Or, I don't know. Just subscribe. Yeah.